Alright, here we go. My boys. Flaming Skulls in Black. Love it. Drazowith leading them. Another High Elves game? Oh man. Dragons. What do we got on Drazowith? A Scepter, Burning, Ash Storm, along with a Dark Renown and Hellshard Amulet. Oh, and then his Crucible for the Spell Mastery. Always lovely. You got a bunch of Goblins in the back. 2 Infernal Guard on the side. Or Infernal Glaive Guard on the side. 2 Infernal Guard, or 1 Infernal Guard, and the Infernal Fireborn. Nice spearhead formation. My opponent, Harrison, his dragon. Archmage on dragon. And a Life Mage. And the Life Mage versus all this fire, it was a really weird pick. Alright, we're dealing with Dwarfs, so you know it's going to take a while for them to get on points. So we're just going to move forward with everything real quick. A lot of posturing, a lot of maneuvering. Bringing in the Death Shrieker right away to deal with this Archmage because 1, it doesn't have fire resistance. 2, it hits like a damn truck. That Archmage, we gotta force Harrison to come to me and bait him out. If he wants to deal with the Death Shrieker, he's gotta deal with the Death Shrieker. Man, that's gonna... And he can heal all he wants, but he's gonna have to come out eventually. I could try to hit the healer, but if he's healing the Archmage, the Archmage on Dragon, it's awkward. He should be using it to beat up those goblins early on, honestly. But if he does that, then he leaves his other units unsupported, and then the Life Mage has to come out, and yeah. Not capturing his home objective right away with those Dragon Princes sitting there, that was a big mistake right there. He could have caught them a long time ago. Here come the Princes. You also have these Infernal Guard, so if he does go for Goblins, maybe it's not ideal because the 2 Infernal Guard plus Death Shrieker just tearing through him. Jeez. Makes me wish I brought Blunderbusses, but the Blunderbuss, they get lit up pretty easily. And getting caught on those bombs! Oh, those Swordmasters. We already cut them in half. And you have the Infernal Guard coming in. Dragon Prince is trying to hit my Fire Glaives, but we see it coming. They're going to get their charge, but it's not going to be that as effective as he wanted to. Especially with how armored they are. And here they come. Bulls on parade. Bull Centaurs, specifically. Oh, it's beautiful. And look at this. Running on his stubby little legs comes Drazowith. Right on him, boys. Burn. Roast those High Elves. Catching my boys in the mix. Look at this. Imagine being this size, just watching all this go down. Oh, such a beautiful sight. Love those fires. Look at the little guy. He's so cool. Look at him. Look at his animation. Yeah! Yeah! That's what I would have done. Yeah, there he goes. Oh, I love Drazowith. Love me play me some Dwarfs. Been playing a lot of Baldur's Gate 3. I really do want to... I don't know what class I want to play with the Dwarf already. I've already done Barbarian Fighter. I'm doing... Actually, I played a Dwarf with the Monk class. Elemental Monk. That was fun. Still is fun. Anyways, enough of that. Back to the game. We got a Skullcracker coming in. We got Bulls chasing off those... Reavers? Or no, those are Dragon Princes. They might be Dragon Princes. They might just be Reavers. Either way. Speaking of Princes, this Archmage is going down. We got a Skullcracker coming in, dealing with most of this. It's got the Hellborn ability, so it's got resistance. And yeah, I'm surprised those Swordmasters did as well as they did versus my Infernal Fireborn, or Fire Guard. And yeah, the Skullcracker, man. I think ever since the update, it's just been great. The burnings, they missed. You really have to be close with the burnings. If anything goes over, like, a couple you have to really be within proximity of them. I don't know what I'm saying. Here, let me articulate. You have to be within base-to-base contact if you want that shit to hit. Pretty much touching skin to skin. And that stupid Dragon Prince is still alive. Wow, it's impressive. Yeah, the Infernals, still doing good. And he still hasn't captured his own objective. He was just so worried about capturing his objective. The problem is now he's got to do everything. And Harrison's doing quite well. He's doing well. The big mistake, though, is not capturing his objective. Otherwise, I think he'd be winning on points right away. In terms of value, though, I'm just way too ahead. To be fair, he's got some healing down, but... Oh, actually, looking at this, here's one mistake. I could have went for his life mage. I should have went for his life mage, honestly. No, we're just trying to chase away the Reavers and eventually go for the archers. We're just screening out anything we can. And he's just trying to heal up his silly prince on a dragon. We'll deal with that later. Gonna bring in the goblins to try to capture some points and slow down or screen out any archers. Yeah, look at that. That's exactly why you want it at close range, because it doesn't miss. Yeah, we're just tearing through. The damage reflection helps out so much, especially against archers. They do so little damage, but they take so much more in return. And we're moving up with my Infernal Ironsworn. Oh, they're so good. Get them, goblins! Get them! Die for your masters. Speaking of diving in. Jeez! They were at 54, now they're at 46. That was 800 damage. 800 from the Skullcracker. Man, I love that update. They're just so good now. They just tear through everything. I think one Skullcracker's plenty. If you do two, well, you're just gonna have a good time too. Look at this, just right into the line, just tear through. Wow. That one was at least 600. And then bam! And then you have Drazwith on top too. Jeez. Just so much carnage. But that's the problem with Chaos Dwarfs. You can't be everywhere at once. But you can be everywhere you need to be. And that's all you need to do. And another charge on the side versus these white lines. Let's see how this goes this time. Come on, 45, 85. With healing on top, but it doesn't matter. Oh, that hurt. That hurt to watch. That hurt me. Harrison's catching up. He was dealing with my Death Shrieker quite handily. But, yep, it's gone. Cheeky bastard. It is gone, but so are his boys. Yeah, they don't have Unbreakable unless you have the Hellborn ability, I think. Yeah, otherwise they should have exploded. We got goblins on his objective now. Oh, look at that. We're getting triple cap. Gotta bring those Reavers down there. But if he does, my wolf boys, my goblin wolf boys will deal with that. Yeah, that Skullcracker's doing an amazing amount of work. Drazwith, same, just tearing through. He really needs Swordmasters on top of those boys, and here they go, right behind them. Ugh, poor archers. Just getting torn to shreds. More goblins into the back of those poor archers. Infernal Guard, Infernal Ironsworn, all on here. Still having to deal with this damn Skullcracker. Oh, Skullcracker, you're such a good unit. Even though the unit wasn't good initially, I still loved it, and I love it even more now. It's so much fun. Probably my... I want to say they're my favorite unit on the Chaos Dwarf roster. Next will be Infernal Ironsworn. And before that, I think... I want to say the Kadai? It's between Kadai or the... What is it? What is that silly unit? The Blunderbusses, yeah. Because those are just fun. But I don't ever have a good reason to bring them. And I usually kill my units faster than I kill my opponents. So, it's tough to say. Definitely shuts down any air units trying to come in. Yeah, Skullcrackers are so good. Look at that. Even getting shoved down. Look at that. 17. Still coming in, doing all sorts of work. Yeah, we're just all over him. He's able to get back his home objective, but he's down on so many points. Hobo Goblins on my objective are just great for taking back and holding. You can't just send anything weak over there, and by the time you send anything heavy, I'll have responded. Silver and Guard, annoying, but we can deal with them later. Yeah, my Infernal Guard are all over the place. They should be trying to slow down those Silver and Guard trying to come in right now. Drazwith just holding the line by himself. Infernal Ironsworn throwing bombs wherever they need to be. Infernal Fire Glaives. Fire! And it's going to be a lot of trading damage soon. More Infernal Ironsworn. Man. Just get to work, boys. Get to work. Poor Gobos. Just getting caught in the crossfire. Let's watch this trade going down. Boys, get ready and fire. Tink, 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 tink. Tink, tink. Oh! And Dreswith on the side. Yeah! Oh! He can jump so high. If he was like regular height, he'd be dunking on threes, man. He'd be dunking from the half court with that kind of leap. More fire. And with that fire intensity, it's just clobbered down. It only cost like, what, 5 or 6? It only did like 200 damage, so I don't know if it was really worth it. Maybe I should try overcasting it. Probably. Yeah, I should probably do that. I never overcast. I should overcast that one. Especially with such high intensity. I think I maxed it out at this point. From what I saw. Yeah, max it out. Do overcast. Probably would have just deleted that squad, or at least put him in half. Speaking of delete, that was a great fire breath. Jeez, that tore a good chunk of my boys down. Draft was just getting in behind. We're just trying to break them leadership-wise so we can move on. Infernal Ironsworn coming in. Just ignoring the dragon. Ignore the dragons. Don't bother with the dragons, folks. They're not that important. Getting on the ejected. Now, that's important. Down almost... Yeah, he's down 700 points. I know these goblins shouldn't be charging, but I just need to slow them down and do some leadership damage. Which really isn't a lot. Because they're not... The swordmasters aren't really dealing with anything. I should get those goblins out of there and start shooting. Really should do that, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. Dreswith, come on, do another cool animation. Take those boys down. Those stuffy legs. Ugh. Are these stupid white lines are going to interrupt you in your cool animation? No. No, you're just going to keep going. Do it. Do it. Dunk on them. Yeah! Yeah! Oh, I think I... Oh, man, it's so good. Yeah, we just got this objective. We're hitting that healing cap on the Dragon Prince. And look at Dreswith. Get in there, my warrior, my lord. Yeah! Flamethrower. Magic axe that just comes back. Oh, that's so cool. Bam! Oh, I love battle axes. I love this. He's so cool. Look at that. He's just tossing units around with just his torch. What a cool unit. Really wish the dwarfs, regular dwarfs, were just as good. But they don't have... Without magic, it's kind of meh. I mean, you could try to do others, but... Yeah, Belagar. No, not Belagar. What was the one? Forget his name at the moment. Yeah, they're just not as fun to bring to fights. Well, except for Slayer. Slayer's always fun. Alright, enough of regular doors. Let's get back to Chaos Dwarves. Yeah, I'm surprised Harrison actually kept going. Even though he controls this objective, most of his stuff's about to break. Yeah, those grenades were insanely good. Yeah, we're gonna take over this objective real fast. He's down too many points. We got Bull Centaurs in case he brings any cav. Shoo him off or finish off whatever's left. And that Skullcracker just doesn't want to die. It is doing so much work. 300 kills. Even at 142, it is still a problem. Dreswith's still a problem. And eventually we're going to just keep shooing off units. Another charge. The Bull Centaurs just clearing off those Reavers. We might even take his third objective. Because a triple cap at this point is a nightmare to deal with. Oh man, that charge. Look at that. He's still going through bodies. How are they able to get up after that? I don't know. 16 full good. Bull Centaurs. Bull Centaurs I've noticed recently. Oh no! Skullcracker's gone now. Poor boy. Yes. Bull Centaurs, everyone's learned how to tech around them, and the Death Streaker's back, so that's a nightmare. Yeah. People are just skirmishing them, totally avoiding them. Their 62 speed leaves them a lot to be desired. They're more of a defensive role now, just shooing off units. But they're also, if you bring in a slow monster unit, that's a problem because they're just going to tear through them. Great defenders. But as for trying to kill units, great as well, but they're just too slow. So yeah, I put them more as a defender role. Kind of like how you would put pawns on chess. Just sit there, defend another. Or maybe like knights, more like knights. Not so much like, I would say like these cav, even though they are on horseback, they're more like bishops where they just cross through everything. I want to talk about pawns. These Infernal Guard are still going tough. They're just so good. You just can't deal with them. And if you do deal with them, it's going to cost you your entire army. Yeah, look at them go. Look at them. Even one in the back's just like, yeah, I love this. This is great. Yeah, there's not much Harrison can do, but he's a sport. He's gonna fight till the end, so we're gonna go fight till the end. Yeah, he's really gonna need a, because even if he captures this, he needs a triple cap. That's what it comes down to. He needs a triple. He needs to do it now, before I hit 14, which is gonna come up soon. And yeah, it's already too late. We got more bombs coming in. Oh no, hobo sneaky goblins. Hobos versus the spearmen. Shit, hobos with Death Shriekers on top. Yeah, this is gonna be quick. Spearmen are gonna, yeah, disappear. Wow, they're doing solid against the goblins, but those hobo goblins do work. I really like the hobo goblins. Really good units. But we are losing Fire Guard. Oh, but no. No, we still got too much points. Yep. GG's, Harris. G freaking G's. Alright, look at the value real quick. Yep, Drazwith paid for himself and then some. Love it. That's where all those animations went through. Damn. Yeah. But to be fair, they got summoned twice, but even then they paid for themselves. Fireglaves did great. Everything damn near paid for itself. Even the goblins pay for themselves. That's nuts. When goblins pay for themselves, you know that's a problem. Bull Centaurs, not so much. Death Shrieker, pretty solid, even though it got killed, so it roughly did okay. But there's our MVP, Skullcracker, doing work. Another Infernal Guard, though it didn't pay for itself. These boys did. Those bombs always do great work. And yeah, Gobos did Gobbo things. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy that. Like, sub, follow me on Twitter. Help me grow this channel, guys. We're doing so good. I want to hit 500 so we can start getting improvements and stuff. And yeah, if you follow me on Twitter, notified of streams, come say hello, show some love, and maybe we can get some games in. With all that said, y'all have a good one. Peace, and goodbye for now.